My clips inserted, be certain it's on me. Ew, I see you lurking, homie. Got cats in observance for me. Women that worship, homie. Your word is worth baloney. And the further story, I strays from Paul Galton. And pay attention to me is less than the court to call some
Kings, el que le mete bien cabrón. Ustedes saben cómo lo hago yo.
And I'ma hold it down. You know I keeps it 100. So don't you act like this ain't what you wanted.
This is Shit Kings, el que le mete bien cabrón. Ustedes saben cómo lo hago yo.
And I'ma hold it down. Amazing keeps it 100. So don't you act like this ain't what you wanted. Never too gangster to do a little cha-cha in this motherfucker. You feel me? Talk to him.
Cuando sacan los metales, le oran al Padre Celestial. Pero antes de morir yo sé que no se pueden despertar. This is Shit Kings, el que le mete bien cabrón. Ustedes saben cómo lo hago yo.
And I'ma hold it down. You know I keeps it 100. So don't you act like this ain't what you wanted.
This is Shit Kings, el que le mete bien cabrón. Ustedes saben cómo lo hago yo.
And I'ma hold it down. Amazing keeps it 100. So don't you act like this ain't what you wanted. Let's go!
The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
Niggas do the most when they ain't got shit. I was chillin' laid back in the crib, thinking back had all make sense. Kudos to the folks that stay out the way. All gold on the spose, see the gold from his lips. He was raised that way. Papa sister shit bumpin', I was born to race. Wrist whipping, nothing different, just a suit and a flip. Sin City, he was selling shit, it is what it is. Call bodies at the party, hey, fell in the grave. Rest up, eyes up when I skate. Kid push, like I'm moving with fate. Fuck a pig, know they ass got something to say. They can't pay, bro, bad in my face. Shine at the red on pigs. I ain't got time, by the flip. Niggas pay for everything, yeah, but the crib, nigga, where your ass at? Nigga, chill, on the ground still. Sage like, not like, yeah. Let the word speak, that's playin'. Fist up, gold teeth, you don't know me blinded. Breathe from the mud, I don't owe a nigga nothing. From the sky, my nigga fall, you can't tell me nothing. Ball at. I was in the field, you was sending cars out. All up in my head, what's on, you don't know about. I was in the crib, bread, only give me gas. Niggas all talk to the gas, they die. I ain't got a ball, why he bought the dog, yeah.
Peso, Seafood, we in our motherfucking bag. GKFA, Conquest or Rebello. Let me tell you how I stepped out. I was stepping out fresh like, she had straight A's like Oakland, but this shit'll make her go dumb. Hey, I can't call it, you can call it what you want, but you can't call it broke, gotta fix then come. Hey, make these niggas bleed, they feel the glory in reverse, like a Quest sample. I can't tell my story from a hearse, so I'm on their head, running like Breezy said, running like you owe me, yeah. Run me my motherfucking bread, bitch, I gotta run it up. I can't be no runner up. If I gotta get it out the dirty like a Tonka truck, if I gotta run over you niggas like a monster truck, if I got a question, if you want it, you can't run with us. You know what's the problem? Had to disable my comments. Last flex, way too viral, yeah. Almost made them vomit in the booth. I ain't gon' lie, I feel like Elijah Muhammad. See you, lie to your people, nigga. I lie to your honor, yeah. Why they always flaunting, yeah? Why they always fake? They be trying to camouflage. Is they nigga bathing naked? Yeah. I just bought the transformer. I can't feel my face. Still gon' have your bill money if I sit out on the place. Shitting on them, ain't on mama. I need potty train. They visibly pissed, see it in their body language. Yeah. Baby, I'm a dog. Take me to the Petco, cash out. After that, we make the Chanel store. Tap out. I was at the studio, I was at the Red House. Y'all niggas was rapping about some shit that we don't care about. Y'all niggas gon' be on y'all informant shit, air it out. My niggas gon' be on that Chris Dorner shit, air it out. What?
the fuck do you want?
Hateful ass niggas.
Right now,
Guess who?
Nobody got nothing on us.
you're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
Yes, sir, Unanimous.
powered by Unanimous. You dig what I'm saying? That was some new stuff for us right there. We got so much going on, man. So much going on, so much going on. I'm so excited. Sometimes I get a little discouraged, but man, the news I got today and the stuff that's popping and jumping and locking. Hey, if you don't know, then you need to know, and you need to get on board because the platform is for all of us to build. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to count how many times I say, you know what I'm talking about. It's Wednesday to Wednesday. What's up, peoples out there in social media land? I'm sitting here waiting for my co-host. It's in between the two of these. Can I get this schmuck played once?
Could you please help me with this schmuck?
Thank you. Now, when she get here, she ain't gonna like that. But that runs in the family. One more time. I miss my guy, too. One more time.
Could you please help me with this schmuck?
Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Well, it's all good. This Wednesday, man, besides news you can use, we got a very special guest coming on to the show. I know everybody and their mama thinks about doing movies, thinks about I can act, I can do this, I can do that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it takes a special kind of person to be able to see a vision and bring it to fruition. And in our city alone, particularly our city, 513 Stand Up, there are a lot of visual dudes. A lot of guys make videos, doing videos, rap videos. We got OG veterans like Al Capone. Can we give a round of applause for DJ Al Capone? Yes. One of them old school cats that's been doing Dookie Boy Entertainment for a long time. And he's also doing video work and so forth like that. And he does quality work. But my point being is so many video people out here. And you don't hear about too many women. At least I don't. And that's not being, what's the word? I don't know what the word is because I'm not using the word. I'm not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of refreshing when you see a young woman who has a vision and she's going with it. Before I go any further, you know, I want to give this one right here a round of applause. Her name is Karen the Writer, and she's then came and got 2 movies out. Can we get a round of applause for Karen the Writer? Let me say, hey, how you doing?
Hey, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I was fascinated, like, because first I knew a couple people in it when you was doing it. You've been, I guess, doing it for a minute, in particular, 2 videos.
Yes.
And so let's just start from the beginning because people need to know who you are. They need to know how you got started and your vision and let's take us on a ride. Start from the top.
Okay. First, I want to introduce Tamar Israel. She's a part of Storybook Entertainment Group. She's one of the actresses within several of Storybook's projects. So, but I guess to start here, I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I grew up downtown here in Cincinnati. I had my first. I wrote this stage play, The Marvin Gaye Story in Detroit in 2010. And then I relocated back here to Cincinnati.
How long was you in the Motor City?
I'm sorry?
How long was you in the Motor City?
I got family up there, so
Okay.
I was there off and on for a minute.
Okay.
So I just decided to stay for and extended for a year. So I met this guy who was doing production. He was Marvin Gaye's only living sister, and so they wanted to do a stage play on him. And the guy was like, okay, if you ghostwrite it, I could pay you. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. So that was my first initial submission to somewhere. So I did it. Then I came back to the city. Actually, I'm sorry, that was in 2008. I relocated back to Cincinnati in 2009.
Can I stop you?
Can I
stop you? I'm going to stop you, but where did you get the concept? The format? Did you have any training? Did you just, the reason why I ask, because everybody got a life story, right? I done wrote a book and I want to put it in form, but I don't know how a script goes, and for you to sit there and say what you just went through, like, damn, how did your mind click with that? How did you get your info? Was you trained?
Right. I researched his whole life story, Marvin Gaye. I researched it up there in Detroit for so long. And I remember one night I was watching something and he was like, "So do you got my rough draft?" I was like, "I was watching this show." He was like, "They already got their money. They already know." And I was like, "Fair enough. You're right. You're right. You're right." So I started researching Marvin Gaye, getting his background information, been in contact. So then I just wrote it, but it wasn't in the format that I currently have right now in 2021 because I didn't go to school for film. I have several degrees, master degrees from UC, but none of them were in film. But I always loved filmmaking. I always loved to write. I won my first award at Young Authors when I was in third grade. So I went to school, UC, did all of that, degree in criminal justice and law, all of that. But then I was like, I really want to write. Really want to write. So 2012, I debuted my first stage play called The Timing of It All here in Cincinnati. I did it at the Garage Theater up in Walnut Hills.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was really dope. And then I was like, I'm gonna write another play, stage play called The Community. And that was in like 2013. I kept telling people, and then Mike Drop, you know him.
Yes.
And that's my guy. He was like, "Okay, you keep saying you're a writer, but where your product at? You ain't got no product."
I
And I'm
remember
like,
him posting that, and I'm
yeah,
like,
he did.
when I read it, I'm like, this nigga crazy, man. He's just gonna tell
Yeah,
us.
he is very crazy. He's very crazy.
Let's give a round of applause for Mike Drop.
Shout out to Mike Drop.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, he is. Oh, say it again one more time.
He's an asshole.
But that's my guy. Somebody got to say it. That's my guy, though. Me and him locked in. We locked in. That's my guy.
That's what's up.
And so I debuted. So I was like, I'm gonna do the stage play. Then life happened. 2006. I was supposed to debut it March 2016, and I had to push it back. My mom passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
February. Like, crushed out the whole world, and kind of writer's block. And I went through writer's block, and was like, I can't do this. And then my closest friends, they was like, you got to do this. You got to push on for her. So I was like, okay. At this writing in May, June, there was it's like I woke up one morning, the writer's block was gone. So
I'm having a hard time hearing you. Is your signal all right? I'm losing you.
And it was a stage play.
I can't hear you. You're gonna have to go back. I can't hear nothing you saying. Hold on. I'll hold up to getting this. I think it's the phone. Hello, hello. Say something.
Mm-hmm. Here we go. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So let's stop. You said you was at the writer's block, right?
Yeah, I had writer's block because my mom passed away in 2016, February 2016. So June 2016, I was like, all right, I'm ready to get back out here. So I finished writing Community. I tweaked it, and it was a stage play. So I had to find some actors and actresses. So I was introduced to Tamar Israel by a woman named Cassandra Wright. So shout out to her. She introduced me to like you, Rasha Hassan.
Probably so.
I think Hassan. She introduced me to 3 of the actors in the stage play. So thank you, Cassandra.
Mhm.
And we debuted a stage play in October 2016. And after, as I was doing a stage play, Kelly Houston, another brother of mine, he said, you should make it into a web series. And I was like, absolutely not. I'm about writing, pitching my shows, pitching my movies. I'm not about to do a web series. He was like, no one in the city is doing it. You should do it. I was like, So I started looking into it. I started watching other web series from New York. And I was like, okay, this could be another opportunity for Storybook Entertainment Group, which is my company, to get out there. So I took the community from a stage play in October 2016, and we debuted it in January 2017 as a web series. And currently the community has 3 seasons, 15 episodes in season 1, 15 episodes in season 2. And in season 3, because of the coronavirus, we was very much affected, but it's 10 episodes, but 10 great episodes. So that's the community. And, we won several plus awards on a community award show at the Ohio Entertainment Awards.
Okay.
Best screenwriter, best cast, best show, best director. So that was dope. And I teach during the day. And so I have another show, another web series called Alternative Teaching. And that won awards too at the Ohio Entertainment Awards. And that's based on me working with kids at a behavior school, me and my coworkers. You seen Grey's Anatomy or heard about it?
No.
Okay.
My co-host, she's so diva. Just let me introduce you to my co-host. Don't put it up here, honey. Put it right there. You know what I'm talking about? We can do that right there. There we go.
You're trying to make me put my purse on the floor.
No, I was not. I got a mama and a wife and a daughter and the grandmas, and I know don't put the daggone purse on the damn floor. Right. But this is my co-host, Irie the Aries.
Hi,
and that's Karen the writer, and I can't say her name. Tamar. I wanted to say Israel. Is that your last name?
That's her last name, yes.
Yes, okay.
Well, it's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure. I looked at some of your work when Grizz told me that you were going to be on the show, and I was like impressed. Like, oh wow, we have a sister doing her thing, and this is some professionalism. And we here in Cincinnati's own. So kudos to you. I'm so happy for you, and I'm glad that you're able to yes, make an impact. So I heard you referring to some awards or some festivals or
yes. So with the community, we got the community. That's one of our award-winning shows on YouTube. And we have another award-winning show called Alternative Teaching. And that's based on me and my coworkers' personal and professional lives, and also the lives of our students. Because so many of our kids, even in today's society as a whole, they see kids, they like, oh, they bad, they this. Not knowing some of those kids, they've been abused sexually, mentally, physically. So
absolutely.
Being in regular school, it's hard for them to sit still, adapt. So they unfortunately get kicked out of there and they have to come to us, a behavior school. So as a staff, as a unit, we try to reach them where they at, work with them, get them back into their regular schools. So I really wanted to start a show to give light to that, but also, it's a drama, but it has its comedic moments as well, because everything I put in the show definitely happens in real life. Like we get kicked, spit, hit on, all of that. So.
Absolutely. Well, something that's so relatable is definitely a blessing. I'm happy to see it. Definitely on that level also with something that's helping the youth and helping them be able to relate to their real life experiences, and they can watch different how different opinions and different decisions affect your day to day. So I think that that's really awesome. And you said that show is right now on YouTube.
Yes, both of them is on YouTube, the community and Alternative Teaching. People can go on to go to YouTube and then plug in Storybook Entertainment Group, and then they'll see our channel, subscribe to that, and then they can see the different playlists and the different shows and the different seasons. So that's our 2 shows. And then we have our short film, Right Back Ain't Cheating, and our other short film, Ain't No Hood Like Sisterhood.
Okay, let's stop you right there. We got the clip right there. We want to bring that up.
Yes,
so
Ain't No Hood Like Sisterhood.
Yeah, bring up the clip for that, and they can play that so the people can know.
Okay.
This is the clip I saw.
Yeah, that one. The other one. Yeah, that's the one right here. Yeah, I don't. It's real crisp and clean. What kind of cameras were you using?
4K. My cinematographer Zach. Shout out to him. We filmed this in Miami.
Oh, did you?
Yes, we flew to
Let me-
Miami. That was our first outside project outside of Cincinnati.
Let me
to
ask you
Miami.
now. I've been. I shout out to EJ. Let's give EJ a round of applause too. That's a guy, a brother of mine I grew up with, who does also cinematography and film,
Okay.
and he does the same thing with the web series and so forth. And I want to know, because I was an actor too in one, and I must say I did a great job. You know what I'm talking about?
Please
Here
help
in
me
the
with
city?
this smoke.
I was great at what I did. You know what I'm saying? I was the talk of the web series. Let me stop. Okay, but anyway, how do you get? Did you pay people? Did they work off of the strength of what's coming? Did you have those type of issues when you're doing your projects? Because some people want to get paid, and some people don't understand the process. Or how does that work?
Right. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? Because Storybook Entertainment Group is, we Black owned, we independent, so they can see the vision. They know it's not talk, it's not for play, and I say this respectfully. It's bigger than Cincinnati in the sense that the deal is coming. You know what I'm saying? But just like anything within life, you have to put action behind it. So that's our films. That's each episode that I write, each episode that she killing as an actress, or each episode that one of the other actors are killing. You know what I'm saying? Miami was a big decision. Like, hey, this will level us up, though. This will level up the Storybook Entertainment Group Black Hollywood team. And so, once I talked to those actors, because we had some actors who was like, okay, I'm going, and then life happened. And so life happened again. So the core team to that short film, shout out to Lee, shout out to Arian, shout out to Roz, shout out to Jamile, shout out to James, shout out to Zai for filming it, being able to, hey, I said Jamile, Jamile, we all caught the same, some of us the same flight, some of us the flight that night, but it was like, okay, we're going to do this film, we're going to make it dope, because we needed another short film to go with the other one, Right Back and Cheating. And we're going to put them together, and not together like that, but we're going to submit them as a 1-2 punch to these different film festivals. You know what I'm saying? So it's a process, but it's a process that I know my team believe in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And they know as soon as the deal come, they right there.
So is that? So what are the film festivals they're in right now?
They're in the American Black Film Festival, submitted to the LA Film Festival. We submitted to Tribeca. So it's like different film festivals, and some that we haven't even submitted yet, because the film festival circuit is always ongoing.
Yeah.
So what they'll do is you submit it, and then if they like it, they'll play it at the festival?
They'll play it. They'll contact me, and they'll play it at the festival, and they'll be like, hey, you could come down, you and your team. And so, we'll go down. But one of the things is, like, we'll submit, but we might not know anything for like 4 or 5 months. So it's like, oh, we waiting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then COVID kind of backed everything up. So it's like,
Right. So can you get a promotion team to just start bugging these film festivals? Like, hey, I know y'all seen that film. I know y'all got that film in there, blah, blah, blah. You got to bring the heat with it. It don't work like that.
No, because then they're gonna think I'm harassing them. So it's like, all I can do is wait. And I'm an Aries, so we got a hard time waiting.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Me and you relate. I'm an Aries too, as you see the name. So I definitely get it. It's
When's
hard with them patience, girl. I'm the first day I jump it off, 21st March.
Okay, I heard you. I'm March 26th.
Okay.
We're very impatient.
Yes.
Marvin Gaye was the Aries.
Yeah.
Richard Franklin, so many of us creatives. We hate waiting, but those film festivals, I'd be like, okay.
Well, once you
learn, kick back my students, I can wait.
Once you learn the virtue of that, and that sometimes waiting is almost always the best thing for you. You kind of get content with it. So
exactly.
But it's really interesting to see that someone like you, so down to earth, so relatable, and doing all these amazing things with film and creativity.
Don't get it twisted, though. I heard the Down the Way come out when she saw about some
That's
play
what I'm
play.
saying. It's like
Only
relatable.
down the way,
That's
folks talk about
real.
play.
So it's like we know what we're gonna get. Yeah. Well, listen. When I saw the previews, I said this is really an authentic film right here, and I think that a lot of people can relate to that.
Yes, it's that sisterhood. It's that, someone saw it. We debuted it at the Esquire, and someone gave a great review, and she was like, it was so relatable. It was that affection between Black women. That
Yep.
like, hey, I got you. I got
Yep.
your back. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Even with stuff they go through, which is why
Absolutely.
besides the short film, that and the other one, Right Back Ain't Cheating, will be made into feature-length films as well.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So, if someone wanted to work with you, do they contact you? Do you have a marketing team? How do they go about
They
trying to work with you?
they could email me at storybookentertainmentgroup@gmail.com. Well, actually, I take that back. Storybookentgroup@gmail.com, or they can find me on my Facebook page, Karen the Writer Davis, or IG KD the Writer, and they can reach out to me those through those avenues.
So,
I'm always willing to work. I always want to work with new people. Like, my whole philosophy though is iron sharpens iron. That's what I live by in Storybook. That's what the actors live by. That's what I live by in my personal life too. Like, make me better. Let's match each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not a
right.
competition on set. But if she killing it in the scene, I'm not gonna tell another actor like, hey, you slip. It's gonna be like, nah, iron sharpens iron. Let's go. We gonna get this together. You know what I'm saying? So it's a creed that we live by. We want to make each other better. Right now for Storybook, our motto is all gas, no brakes.
Oh yeah.
So
Well, that's
that's
a
a lot.
great motto. I love it. So,
yeah.
outside of actors, actresses, what type of people are you looking to connect with and work with in the near future for some of your upcoming projects?
People, I always ask people to submit music because, any show I watch, I know music will help tell a scene.
Yep.
It'll help tell a storyline. Like if it's a heated scene, or take the scene with Money Drop's character, Nico, when I don't want to give it away, but something happens to him in the season finale. That music was playing as someone got out the car to meet with him. So it's like music. I'm always looking for good music to put with the storyline, especially from the hometown team, Cincinnati, or even if they're not from Cincinnati, because I got some people out of Maryland who submit music and things of that nature as well. So
Okay.
I want to be able to corner the market, from the actors to the actresses to other writers, because there's no show that we all watch that is written by one person.
So you are open to working with other writers, because I know sometimes in our city it's hard for a person that does one particular thing that wants to work with another person that does that particular thing, and I think
That is true.
sometimes it's a disadvantage because, just like you said, iron sharpens iron, and you may miss
Yes.
an opportunity to create something even greater than what was the initial expectation. So I think that's really big of you to be open to
Yeah.
that, especially in our culture. I was just really
We need
impressed.
that.
I was really impressed with your work and your devotion to it, and the creativity, because when you look at different shots and different characters and where they're coming from,
Yeah,
like I
had
said,
to
it's
learn
really
that.
relatable. But it's like because I took a little bit of a few lessons, so I learned a lot about camera work
Oh,
and
this is where all this shameless plug stuff is coming in. I understand it now. I kept wondering what to get to the root
no,
of the
no, no.
root of the
I'm
root.
saying, well, the thing is
She wants to be the
under-
lead actor in your next
That's not
film,
necessarily true, but that's
and
not
she
untrue.
wants to produce
But-
the music too.
She said,
No, 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 no. What I'm saying is I'm able
Right.
to understand the importance of those things and how big of a role they play. Like you said, music, angles, demeanors, just
the POV
verbiage.
shots, all of that.
Yeah, it makes such a big
Yeah.
difference, and I saw that was cared for in your film. So, like I said, I was impressed. It's not really
Thank
a plug if it's true. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We can't.
Thank you.
It
Thank
is
you,
what it
sister.
is.
All this sisterhood stuff going on. Yeah. No, it's a
wanna
beautiful
piggyback
thing.
on what you said. I think in our city, we do have that. Ooh, I want to work with you, but when it's time to work with you, it's like, do you? I've always wanted somebody to be, it's called a writer's room. Like, I want to be able to be like, okay, we're gonna meet on Tuesdays at this writer room. Give me what you got. I can honestly, but I also know me, and you as an Aries, you could testify to this. We very fast moving.
Yeah.
Like I move at a full speed. So if I'm already if I give, for example, Tamar episode 2 and I give her the first 4 scenes, I need the next 4 scenes. I kind of need them by the end of the week, even if it's Tuesday. I want it by Saturday. And I know that's hard for some people, but if we get it established, then it'll be even better. You know what I'm saying? I actually with Ain't No Hood Like Sisterhood, that was based on real people. Arian, Roz, and they homegirls, Joy and Rita. So Arian helped me with that. She was like, no, absolutely not. We're not saying this. I had something in there at the end of the beach scene, like, the sisters show up and show out for each other. And she was like, we're not doing that. No. So she challenged me. You know what I mean?
Right.
She'll challenge me. Some of the actors, when we on set, they'll be like, you know what, can we say it like this? And as an Aries, I am stubborn. But if it makes sense, it's like, okay, we can go with that. Like we had a good building session for episode 10. Me, you, Lee, James, Ryan, David, that day at not esoteric. Shout out to them too. We filmed there. That was not a plug for them. It just happened. But
everybody is plugging everybody on the GRIZZBIZ My 2 Cents Show.
It's gonna be the Storybook channel, Storybook Entertainment Group on YouTube. But I do say it's a lot of locations in the city who show us love, like the lounge. They let us film there when I need to. Park Places where we at now. So I try to get a lot of Black-owned businesses.
Shout out to the lounge with Snap. And then shout out to Ricky Bedford, Park Place.
Yeah. That's
yes,
right around
Park
my neck
Place.
of the
Yes, they
woods.
show
That's
us
our
so
neck
much
of the
love.
woods.
Whenever I be like, hey, can I film there? They'd be like, of course, come on. They've never said no to me.
Oh, yeah,
you know
Rick is good for that.
Wells, all of that. They show me so much love. Esoteric has never said no to me. We done shot on the inside, on the outside. So you need that. And I think, people are starting to be like, okay, they ain't just doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be consistent. You have to have a passion as a writer, a director, definitely as an actress. I think some people see it, they be like, oh, that look like fun. I'm not saying you can't have fun, but it gotta be really your passion. It gotta wake you up out your sleep. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely. Well, you ain't told a lie yet.
I got a quick question. Yes. I am going to be the star in my own movie. I told you I wrote a book called Jump In, Jump Out, My Story with Sandra Beckham, R.I.P. to her. But I have it in raw form, paper form. But I want to put it in movie form, but I don't know where to get a script from. Everybody, it's like asking for a goddamn grant. Everybody and their mama, I can write a grant. I can write a grant. I can write a grant.
Right. They don't do it without that check.
They don't see no grant writing, none of that bull. And the same thing for a daggone script. Like, man, I know once I put this in script form, it's going to go. For real.
Right.
So
you need someone, you're looking for like a writer to work with you to put your book into a script format?
Yeah, that's possible. Or I just how to do the script myself. I can do my own writing. I'm cold.
Oh, we got a jack of all trades over here. You feel me?
Then we give it to the writer and let them figure, and
go over with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah, just like Sandra did with the book. I wrote it and she went through and was like, no, that don't sound, all that good stuff. So how can I get my hands on a mock script? That's the question.
So what you want to do is you want to download Final Draft, and that's the premier software for screenwriters. And Hollywood won't accept a script on Microsoft Word. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to already know. So that way it'll be easy for you because it'll tell you like your characters, your timeline, everything like that. It's so easy. So do Final Draft. You can start with Final Draft 10. And it's really simple. You'll download it to your laptop, and then it'll place everything for you.
Holy smoking Jesus. It's going down.
She dropping gems.
You dropping gems.
She dropping them.
After all these years, you know how old that damn book is? And I'm still writing because I'm still alive and we still chugging along and I got some more to write down and put down.
Yeah,
but anyway.
The thing is about this industry, even, whether you're in Cincinnati or New York, whatever, people be like, yeah, I know how you do this. I know how you do that. As soon as you ask them, they be like, what you say? Like,
right.
You just said you know how to do this. So it's like,
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
We call it selective hearing. They got real
Yeah.
selective.
And
We
like,
all
we
pray
do like
Chris,
I'm
we praying
asking
for
you,
you.
how do I turn my book into a man? You know what I mean? Because you want to turn your book into a screenplay, right? So
Right.
final draft it is.
Final draft.
Final draft.
You are it. You are it. You just dropped some gems that just ain't been dropped in I don't know how long. And she's like,
listen,
you can start
she
with the older
already
version.
told you how to connect with her, and you see her actually
Exactly,
working.
exactly.
So anything else is a bonus at this point.
At
So
this
if they don't got their ears open and notepad out, sorry for your luck.
Right. 'Cause we giving them straight game. Well, I want to thank you for
all of us.
coming on the show. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely gonna stay connected. And
Yes, definitely. I want to ask your co-host something.
Yes.
Are you interested?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they went out because
You see how that goes? Soon
Yep.
as they get to talking to me, then the volume don't work.
that's because
We paused for a minute. I was like,
no,
Look, see,
we got
that's evil lurking,
No,
y'all.
we-
Evil lurking. I'm sorry.
Evil.
Go ahead.
You know the vibes gotta be right before
Okay.
you let certain information go out. You feel me? So it might not be the vibe right now. No, I'm
Go
just
ahead.
kidding.
Go
I'm
ahead.
kidding.
What'd you ask her?
What was the question? I'm sorry, I missed it.
I said, are you interested in acting?
Absolutely. I'm gonna tell you, I had one acting job, and I was an extra, and I was on the set of. We don't want to drop names. Girls don't like when we drop names, but I was on a famous black producer set, and I was an
You
extra.
can name your name. Drop it.
I was on Tyler Perry's set when he first went down to Georgia,
That's what's
and
up.
I was on For Better or For Worse as an extra. And
Right.
that's why I was saying, like, it's an interesting job. It is you gotta be dedicated to it, because I went down there and I sat
You
down.
have to be dedicated.
Listen, y'all. I went for 2 days. I was in 3 seconds worth of film, y'all. Listen to me.
Yeah,
I was
because
there.
sometimes you might film for 4 days,
Yeah.
and then when it's time to shoot, you like, where my scene? You know,
But
what,
guess
we had to
what?
scrap it.
Yep. Because
Like,
guess what?
what?
But at the end of it made me say, I still want to do it again. But you know,
Yes.
life was going on, and I didn't have the opportunity to be available like how they needed you to be available. You know, like you said, it's
Right.
fast paced right now. If you can't do it, we got to get the next person that can. So it just
Yeah,
was
you gotta
like,
go.
but
No.
Well, that's all going for and dandy and everything since you're reaching out to her. But this is the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE Show, so I will be
2
managing. So send all the paperwork over to me, and we'll take care of it.
cut.
But anyway, no, I'm just playing.
But
Right,
yes,
cut.
so let's connect outside of this. But thank you. We really appreciate the interview, your time, your energy. It was definitely a good vibe. And we like pure honesty, that realness, authenticity. Grizz speaks on it all the time. He don't like nobody. He don't want to get nobody fake on the show. So
Hell no.
I
Hell
gotta
no.
say, consistency is key. So again, thank you.
Now,
you,
thank
ladies.
y'all for joining us
Appreciate
and
y'all.
appreciate your time. All righty.
Grizz, what up, cuz?
What's happening with you, man, lady? I
Why
don't
you
know.
gotta be man and all
You know what? Because they get on. You come on to the daggone show late. You do your
it
thing.
wasn't intentional.
I know it's
This
never
wasn't intentional.
It's never intentional. I know that. But you got to make your diva interest.
Oh,
You got to put
no.
your bag all in front. Your Louis, your bag all in front of my bag.
See, you dropping names. Nobody can see this from over there. They
Hey,
don't know what.
'cause
It
I
just
got
look
the
black.
glasses.
It just look black.
Because I got the glasses.
They don't know
So
what
I
you
noticed
see
like,
from there.
oh yeah.
I just didn't want to put my bag on the
Oh,
floor,
yeah, we
y'all.
doing it
That's
like
it.
that?
That's it.
And
He
then she
making
put it
a big
all
deal.
in front of my publication, my
That
advertisement.
wasn't intentional.
You know what I'm
That
talking
wasn't
about?
nothing. You know, we gonna make sure that y'all see.
It is what
His
it is.
laptop. First of all, let's move that a little bit to the. Yeah, now we got a clear angle
Okay.
to the.
But anyway, then she makes a diva interest, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, she get in with the guests. And the guests want to sit there and ignore me.
Who ignored you, Grizz?
You know what I'm talking about? Ignored me, man. They went right to her face. My beard ain't on right now, but it's going. We gonna get this. Now, you know what? I'm in my feelings. and they're playing In My Feelings music. I'm just not catching on to this. If y'all don't turn that bullshit
That's
off.
why I'm over here jugging like I'm.
Yeah.
Chris, knock
Please
it off.
help me with this schmuck.
Knock it off.
dang.
You know I'm
All right.
likable.
Very
I'm likable.
likable. Well, I hope they have something for you anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's all hope.
Just remember my cut.
We gonna give you negative 10% up
Damn,
front.
a negative 10%. You know what? We are looking for another call.
I think you spelled superstar. I was like, nah, we just
Anyway, Wednesday to Wednesday to
Wednesday to Wednesday. What's
What's
been
up?
popping? What happened between your Wednesday and last Wednesday? I know you got something entertaining.
No, nothing entertaining. No, nothing.
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 You ain't ran from no cicadas. You ain't hurt yourself in the lieu of getting away from nothing.
No, I actually,
I almost threw my back out trying to run from a cicada.
actually, we had fun with them cicadas.
Who is we?
Me, myself, and I.
Y'all heard it here first on the GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE Show. It's
well.
3 of him.
It's actually more.
Oh,
But those 3 are right there.
I done got myself into something.
Yeah.
They might need to be contacting you and all your personalities to do
Hey,
something.
they all got a story to tell, damn it. Shit.
To do some of this work.
But them cicadas, man, we was watering them. We was smacking them. You know what I'm talking about? I was smacking the daggone lightning bugs, too. Anything that came around, we was smacking them. So it was like a workout. Cicada workout. That's what it really was.
2 to 3 weeks.
What?
2 to 3 weeks
Of working out?
of smacking cicadas.
I don't know about what he talking about. Because with my house now,
They about gone?
well, they ain't as loud as now. No, they not gone, but they getting there. They about to die out. They dying out.
I've been trying to figure out what kills them. How do they just start dying in these
'Cause
rapid
they-
numbers? What's going on with them?
Because they done boned. And then they dead.
He gotta say the ghetto version, y'all. They did what, Grizz?
They boned. They boned and then they died.
You telling your age with that slang word?
I'm just telling you, they got the boning and they died after they boned it. It's almost like when the damn
But you gonna have
spider
to-
the widow eat the male.
Boning? They
Yeah.
boned.
They bone. What you want to say? I mean, what else did they do?
Oh, shit, they did that.
Yeah, they was doing that.
Horrible.
They was doing that and then they just died. You hear them dying? They died.
something, you hear
And they
'em dying.
did. They fall down to the ground. So you got to do is let them bone. Let them get their bone on and they'll be gone. You know they even have an STD for cicadas?
I saw that with the
Yeah,
fungus
that was kind
and
of
everything.
Yeah, the fungus, and they start to screw and trying to bone men.
So they have homosexual cicadas.
Hey, Google it. They got homosexual cicadas. They get the fungus, the STD, and then they make the guy almost like a damn ecstasy. They say you can't take ecstasy with 2 guys, or something strange gonna happen.
I don't know about that part, but
I'm just saying. So the cicadas.
I don't know.
The cicadas got an STD. I seen it on the damn thing, and then
On the
make
damn thing.
on the damn Facebook, YouTube thing.
Okay, internet.
Yeah,
Internet.
that thing.
Oh, okay.
And then turn it and the male think the male is a female when it's a male. So
Yeah.
I don't know how we know how they boning, but it ain't right. So they die too. The
So
moral
they
of
have
the
an
story.
anus. The only thing that makes sense.
Yes,
Somebody rocking, knocking up.
that's what cicadas do too.
All right.
Okay,
well,
I'm tired of talking about the damn bugs.
Yeah. Let's
and
talk about something
STDs.
positive. No STDs and positivity. So news you can use
that?
it's a few things been going on. I want to say that this mask thing is getting a little out of hand, and you have some people that are a little mentally disturbed behind the mask request
Oh, you talking about people at the stores
at all kinds of places.
and people getting shot?
People are killing the people about masks, and I want to say this. If the requirement is a mask, that is a requirement. It is not the person with the requirements. It is the requirements. So if I work for a retail place and that retail place's rule is to ask you to put your mask on, and I am simply doing my job. Please allow me my life, okay? Not harassing you on your personal time, following you to your car. I'm not calling you rude names. I'm just doing my job. Unfortunately, doing your job has gotten a few people murdered. I'm going to have to just say what it is. It's murder. There was a patron visiting the Big Bear chain grocery store. And if you are from Decatur, Georgia, you know about the Big Bear grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, cashier lost her life because some idiot's mad that she asked him to put his mask on because she's doing her job. And he shot her, murdered her, and shot the security guard.
He wanted to go to jail.
He wants to go to hell. On to another note.
Well, jail is hell too.
Well, I've definitely heard that also. So I'm not the one to differ. So that's negative. All right, that's really negative. Let's talk about something positive. Not so positive. It's kind of positive, but it's not positive because it's like the LAPD, the LAFD fire department. They're coming under a little bit of fire because they have some of their suspended, terminated black firefighters that are saying, hey, this place is a racist environment. We're not afforded the same opinionated luxuries as some of our Caucasian counterparts. And so they have launched a lawsuit collectively against the LAFD. So it'll be interesting to see how this whole thing plays out. We know that there's a lot of culturally diverse and political things that are happening right now, that this could be beneficial in one way or the other for all parties involved. So I just hope that if the accusations these gentlemen are making are genuinely true, that they are able to find justice in the near future. Excuse me. While we are speaking of lawsuits, another lawsuit that was settled between, you know, the rapper Young Dolph. Mm-hmm. I know you're familiar with Juicy J, right? From the whole 3-6 Mafia run, right? So Juicy J is like a really popular producer, right. Well respected in the industry. He worked with Young Dolph on his last album. 666. And Young Dolph worked with Megan Thee Stallion on a particular song. And they're being sued in regards to the track on that song. Yep, they were suing Juicy J and Young Dolph collectively for about $600,000, close to $1 million. They were settled for an undisclosed amount. The lawsuit has been thrown out for prejudice by the judge, and so we'll never see what actually happened and whether or not they stole the music. So
I'm so tired of Megan Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm. Don't ever get tired of her. She's great. We love Hot Girl Summer. Thotty,
really?
Remix, Ona,
really?
Line.
Well, I don't know. Did you see that video I posted?
With the cameraman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to get it together. She was jugging on that track.
Okay.
Jugging on that track.
Cut.
Cut. Okay, sorry. That's my ratchet side, y'all. Ratchet.
Cut. So that's what Megan. Oh, shit.
I like Megan. You can't see. You can't even. What conversation you think you're going to have with me about, mate? I like Megan. So it's not going to go the way you thought. So moving on to something better. You like Rick Ross? Is that someone that you do like? Yes, no, maybe? Well, Atlanta, Georgia.
I got a Rick Ross story.
What about it? Let me tell you Rick Ross' story, though. Just right quick. You know that he bought, is it Scottie Pippen's old mansion? He bought 19 acres, ascending that property. And he is now part of Atlanta's huge filmmaking process because a lot of people are using his space for different features, videos, movies, all kind of stuff. So he also owns like 19 Wingstop locations. He owns them. So in the matter of street guy turned rapper turned businessman mogul, he's right up there with our Jay-Z's and Nas's of the industry. So what's your story in regards to
Here's
Rick
my
Ross?
thing with Rick Ross. And I'm going to record on whatever. Being that I was in the music business and doing what we're doing, chilling circuits and so forth, the Derby is a big part of that rotation, the Kentucky Derby. And this particular year, me and my family, we always go down there, went to some industry parties. And I was able to meet Rick Ross. I've met Rick Ross. We sat on the stage and we smoked. And this is when Every Day I'm Hustling was coming out. And hard.
Big record. Big record.
And when Zarnock, Lockdown Records, was doing their thing too. Mm-hmm. So, long story short, I was with my crew and my homeboy Parnell. Just shout out to Parnell, Maria, Terry, whole crew. We just had dinner last week. And in the long story short, I had to leave that Negro on the stage because Parnell had he was looking like, what the heck? And my homeboy Parnell had every girl in the party on the dance floor with him. And I had said, man, you can have this spliff, and went on about my business. But my thing with Rick Ross is, from where he was started at, from listening to Trina talk about how he was when he first got started and so forth and doing it, and actually watching, see the grind from Everyday Hustling, I salute that man and what he's accomplished as far as his music. My only hiccup with him is I don't want to call you Rick Ross. I want to call you Freeway Ricky. That's what I want to call him, Freeway Ricky, because I'm going to have real Rick Ross on the show soon. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. I know exactly what he's done. He made his fortune, part of his fortune here too. So, and he's been back and forth, and he's on some positive stuff. But that thing is a personal thing. But them two, them. I find it hard for someone to take someone's name, a street legend, that's still alive. You know, like Curtis Jackson. You know, you guys are still alive, and you didn't use their moniker and everything else, and making money off of it. But that's not my business.
Yeah.
But that's their business. But just out of respect, I respect Freeway Ricky for doing his thing. Every day I'm hustling. I respect that. When you listen to Trina, and that today too, the verses. Matter of fact, that should be going on right now. Money. Oh, sorry. Money always.
Pray for him, y'all.
Money always hit me.
He get a little carried away from time to time.
You know, that money counts.
We gonna keep it moving with a few entertainers and what they got going on, because tonight Versus also features, and as you mentioned, Trina, her and Eve are having a big battle tonight. So we'll be talking about that next Wednesday, about, you know, how that's gonna go down. But the other really exciting thing was, while we're talking about celebrities, I have two really important things I want to mention. Cardi B, my girl, is going to be in the next Fast and Furious. This the 9th one, so I thought it was over with like after 6, but
and another one is coming out in next month or two.
Yeah, that's going to be the one that features Cardi B. She's making a huge movie debut with supposedly some acting. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. The other thing,
shaking your ass all on goddamn.
Let her shake it. So I want to say something that's positive, and we know, if you've been keeping up with Juneteenth as a federal holiday, it's passed its first initial set of votes that it needed to become a federal law around the board. Some states are going to already consider it as done. But yep, Senate passed a law to go ahead and create Juneteenth as our cultured, I guess what we would call our Independence Day. So shout out to Juneteenth. Are you familiar? You celebrating? You ain't celebrating? You look lost a little bit. You ain't getting down with the Juneteenth celebration. Grizz, I'm sick of it.
I don't want to say nothing to sound like a hater.
You sound like a hater already.
But what the hell?
Shit finna happen right now out your mouth. Listen.
What the hell?
Turn him up.
No, okay. I'm not going to say that. Everybody needs to know. You're right, Juneteenth.
Yep, we got to know. It's an important day for black culture. Stop playing. Stop playing.
But Juneteenth is that going to bring us together? Is that going to stop the little kids?
Let's hope what it does is culturally.
In every city.
It's just this.
I'm sorry. My heart goes out.
The rant. What you into the 5-minute rant with GRIZZBIZMY?
Right. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to give my prayers and prayers of hope to the young child that's in the hospital fighting for his life.
Yeah, because
right now, that family, prayers go out to that family, because it's really sickening hear how this is going on. And it's not just here, it's everywhere. And people kill me talking about there ain't no black on black crime. I don't care what you want to call it. Niggas is shooting niggas. And that ain't what's supposed to be happening, man. 19 years old and you running out, you in a shootout. A shootout. And everybody where are you getting these goddamn guns from? These gun stores ain't getting robbed.
The same people that's telling you that it's black on black crime. They create
exactly.
Black
So
crime.
that's where where my anger is really directed to, because it's a damn shame that I know where to go get pistols from in any hood.
No, you don't. You ain't said that. No, he don't know where to get
any
nothing
hood
at.
USA. How about that?
He don't know where things are. On to a positive note.
Don't try and turn it around.
He doesn't know where things are. He doesn't know. He has no
idea
where things are.
Any hood USA, you could pull up and find you a pistol. Any hood.
Yeah, but he doesn't specifically
I don't
intentionally know.
Hey, I don't know.
He doesn't know. He can
but
find
anyway,
out
yeah.
like some hood stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying is, man, it's the same.
You just got to be careful what you say, because they'll take one thing and they'll twist it and it'll be something else. And if you're ever in a situation, they're going to say, remember that one time?
You right.
You said
you right.
You could find a gun anywhere.
You right.
So you better just be careful.
Yeah,
that's the only point I was making with that. Okay. I wanted to say some positive things before we got to 8:00, and I wanted to mention that Sierra and Russell Wilson have opened up a new charter school academy in the Seattle, Washington area.
That's good.
It's great, isn't it? So they are I think their school is already open, but Jimmy Irvine and Dr. Dre are also going to open up a charter school in the Los Angeles area that is going to be catered to up and coming artistry. We're not going to say mean things. So I'm just hoping that in the long run that people that are able to take advantage of these education opportunities.
Devil in the sidekick opening up a school.
You know what? I be trying. Y'all.
How to rob beats.
I be trying.
How to claim beats that ain't yours.
I be trying. Yeah.
They got a school for it out in LA now.
What you want me to do?
I'm sorry.
I don't know what else. I'm bringing you the news you can use, but Grizz always makes it something that it ain't gotta be.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, so those are two things that's happening. You want to talk about some negatives? Because you're negative Nathan over there. Let's talk about how this chihuahua done chewed this lady eyelid off her face while she was going to go on her birthday party. Now, this ain't funny to me. I'm like, ooh, I hope they have to pay her a lot of money.
He thought it was a cicada.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
All right. Was it the eyelash or the eyelid?
Both.
Damn.
Literally, the eyelid had the eyelash attached. So I want to tell y'all, when y'all are performing professional businesses or you are a customer, pets don't agree to be in the room with anybody pet. This lady was minding her business in an unprovoked
I wasn't
attack.
her dog.
No, it was the lash technician's dog. The lash technician's dog.
Oh yeah, she need to sue that dog. Sue that lady, because that little dog was eating eyelashes from the beginning.
It literally ripped her eyelash off with her eyelid attached with the eyelash.
That's crazy.
And she had to spend her whole birthday weeks recovering because they had to sew her eyelid back on.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
Damn!
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know, right? Some bullshit. So, yeah, that's something negative that happened, but you ain't had too much to say about that. The other thing is,
you know what?
Girl Scout cookies. You love Girl Scout cookies? Well, I can't tell because they got over 15 million of them still just sitting. They ain't no spoiled. If you had ordered them, you would still be eating them if you still had some left.
You said they got 15 million damn cookies.
Million. Over 15 million.
Over 15 million.
We're talking
cookies.
about nationally, though. This Girl Scout cookies ain't just in Ohio. You're acting crazy. Girl Scouts is a national organization.
I'm just saying, that's a lot of damn stale cookies.
They ain't stale as Girl Scouts. Them cookies still good. So send me some
How
Girl Scouts because I love them chocolate peanut butter things with the thin mints. Woo!
Wow. I don't get the hoopla for the damn goat.
Yeah, because you don't like cookies. You don't know nothing about cookies. If you don't
I like chocolate chip
understand,
cookies.
if you don't understand
Chips
the
Ahoy.
whole hip hooray
Chips
around
Ahoy.
Girl Scout cookies
Keebler.
and a big
Did you just flip me off about some Girl Scout cookies? No, you didn't just flip me off about some damn.
and a big
And he did it again.
organization.
What the hell? You know what?
He was being negative about all my news press releases, y'all. He deserved it.
I am so sorry.
He deserved
Anyway.
it. It's horrible. Another entertaining thing that's going on right now is there's a Florida man that's going viral right now because he is being charged with the double murder of his ex-girlfriend and child.
I was going to put that up there earlier.
And
but
he is representing himself.
He said, what did he say?
The evidence is going to show.
The evidence is going to show
that the police department use blah, 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 blah. But he was looking so serious. But anyway, you could tell he's been watching a lot of Law and Order.
Law and Order. Yeah, man. That was funny, but not funny. Like, it didn't get. It's not funny when you heard the girl begging for her life.
Well, I said, I don't know, but if he going on national TV looking like that, talking about he ain't do it, he might not have did it. Because he'd at least got a haircut at first if he'd have did it.
Look, listen.
Some of the most vicious, fabricating, fictitious.
Yeah, that's a Law and Order scene right there. That's going to be a next show.
Yeah.
Who is the mass murderer?
Hey, Gerard. Hey, we got good and bad news. Good news, we got your payment, buddy. Yeah. Bad news, they gave you life.
Life, fool. He's going under the bridge.
He finna be under the jail. You see how the
Under
judge
the jail.
just sitting back in the background looking at him
Right.
like, yeah.
Let you go through your schmew.
Yeah.
But,
Sounds good. I'm gonna bang my gavel and give you a life sentence quicker than your head can spin, buddy. Understand that?
More prayers to the victims.
Definitely prayers to the victims. I just
Don't
thought
make light
that,
of
if you wanna laugh a little bit this evening, just watch this fool's opening statement, because you're gonna be like, I am thoroughly entertained by this
idiot.
right here. Our first guest should petition this guy to get out of court for being one of her scenes. The best.
Right.
Look, he gonna win the Academy Award for the best dramatic scene actor goes to this guy, because it was just a lot.
What's his name? Ron O'Neal.
Oh, wow.
Ron O'Neal.
Ron O'Neal's going straight to if you did that to that lady and her child. That's all I know. And if you did, screw you, Ron. If you didn't, I hope you get out of there. So, what you got coming up, Grizz? What's going on this week for you? You got any big plans? What's happening?
No, I don't have any big plans. I'm trying to money is what I'm trying to. It ain't no trying. What I'm doing, getting some money.
Oh, okay.
Other than that, no, I don't have any big plans. Last week I went to the Yard House.
How was it?
It was excelente.
We told you.
Excelente. And I thought that I was when I go to Florida, Miami, I thought that was where we eat, but that's called the Yard Bird. It's a Yard Bird and a Yard House.
Oh,
Yard
okay.
Bird is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yard House is good too.
Mm-hmm. It's just a different good, right?
Yeah.
Are the
it is
menu
good.
options very different or what?
Yeah. Well, the Yard Bird has unique meals. Crab macaroni and cheese and all that.
Gotcha.
Different stuff and different type salads and stuff. But that steak they brought out looked good. That steak bowl that I had was good. The salmon that Terry and them had, the sauce. Oh my gosh, it was good. And it gets packed in there too, so you definitely gotta.
The Yard House is very popular. I'm surprised you didn't know about this spot being what it is. It's
Well, actually, since you brought it up, I made a post about it. That we was downtown, and we went on the strip, and I felt so out of place on that strip where Yard House is and where they got it blocked off. And I thought to myself, when I go to these other cities, like, how come we don't have stuff like this? Well, we do, but it's just not popping like other places. Like the strip down there on the banks, that's not for us down there.
No, absolutely not.
At all. And it's
No.
only this yay freaking big. So they are sitting there looking at each other like, you know what I'm saying? And then
That's why they always having them brawls down there when they get drunk and belligerent. somebody starts slamming somebody and knocking over tables, and I'm like, I'm cool. They about bad as blacks.
Really, and they can't extend it. They tried to block it off down there, further down, but there wasn't no bars or nothing down there.
Yeah, so
they just trying to. It's the point. And then we went up to made it up to Main Street, and again, shout out to J. Raj again for real. We're bringing Busta Rhymes there because that was thick. Because we went to the treehouse. I kept calling the damn shit treetop. Going to the treetop, and Mike dropped was like, right? It was like, what the hell is a treetop, Grizz? I don't know, treehouse, whatever.
Negro.
You know, we got in there and that was free, and I could feel the vibe was okay, but the music was crappy, and the drinks was crappy, and they need to clean them damn patio chair things that you sit in. But other than that, it was cool.
Everything was horrible, but we got in free, so it's great. It's great. I don't like any place with bad drinks. That does it for me. If you ain't got good drinks, I'm out of there, buddy. Y'all can't make a good drink. The music trash. The environment is so.
Right, I'm not one, and that's not them. So we just not want to say that. There's some folks that give you glasses, and some folks, little plastic cups, and you get exactly the shot. I down that shit before I even get back to the damn table. Yeah. How can I sip and
well, you better go to the bar and order triples. I don't know what you thought this was, but it ain't
ordering no damn triples at 1738.
Why not? You drink it. You gonna drink it 3 times?
No, I'm gonna go to my car and I'm gonna just drink it out there.
We get down to the bottom of it.
You know what I'm talking about? The heck with that. I ain't buying no damn 3.
He gonna have you in the car with your cup and your purse.
We gonna down that shit before we get in there, right? You know what I'm talking about? Then we walk on in there. Then we get you a water, or something like that, or a Corona. It's not knowing I'm already there. And I didn't pay no damn. What I paid a little bitty shot, like, you know how many shots I got to drink to get my.
We praying for you, Grizz, because that don't make sense.
Ain't nobody know
we
that.
Gonna call him partying while being black. He don't want to buy nothing. He want y'all to give him a whole cup of drink for $10.77.
But there's locations that I can go to do that.
Well, I don't. It wasn't where Busta Rhymes was at, though, was it?
It had nothing to do with Busta Rhymes.
Oh, okay.
This was that was
secondary venue.
Yeah, that shit is all connected. You know what I'm talking about? The Copa, the OTR, and the Tree House, whatever the hell.
Connected as far as patrons, owners,
I mean, yeah,
vendors?
like here, and here.
Oh, yeah.
And,
as far as location.
I think you can go through one through the other and loop around and, you know what I'm saying, however it go. It's slick. But then we walked up on the Main Street, and Main Street was jumping.
Was it? Main Street is always jumping, though.
No, I ain't never seen Main Street jumping like
Main
this.
Street
Like
is always jumping.
4, 6, 7 years ago.
No, outside of the COVID-19, Main Street was jumping 2 summers ago. What are you talking about?
Was it?
Yeah, you don't come outside?
I don't go down there.
I guess that would make the difference. Yeah, you're right.
The only
I was close to the city for a little minute, so I was down there.
The privilege is around there, too, isn't it? Yeah, it is around there. Privilege and then what a mix was over there. Yeah. And then Mr. Pitiful's, we walked down by Mr. Pitiful's, and that was pitiful.
They got that little pizza spot over there that people like to go to after hours or stay open pretty late. It's a couple of things down in that part of the world.
There's a hot dog. It's a lot of little different things in there, but it need to be more for us, too. Because the majority was them. The ones that look like me, it was posted up on the walls, on the buildings, like this. You know what I'm talking about? Watching mothers go past, like, do one of these nuts when you pass.
Pray for them. I look you up and down.
Look you up and down. Then you got the ones with the no shirts on, the ones that live down there. Oh, it's a beautiful thing, bro. What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You got $1, $5, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, God.
Hey, man.
What an experience you had.
Hey, man, if you don't take your ass away from me, man.
Well, Washington Park is jumping down there right now. So when I was saying, like, it's really popping right now, it's a lot of stuff to do downtown now that people are, like, out and about. It's a little safer. And I think it needs to be more of us. Sometimes it do and sometimes it don't. Because if us is going to bring the BS, stay where your ass is at.
And that's what it's looking like. Because everywhere you go, it's
if you're going to be the part of the BS, just don't even.
Like, even with the Little Baby concert, Def Boy Records, and his partners, they had to move it from here to Indianapolis because it was getting blocked. Once they figured out who it was,
yeah.
was
That's how it
coming,
goes.
and it's gonna be a bunch of niggas together. I'm sorry, we don't do those venues. It's too, so you know what I'm saying.
Too much of a risk. They got to worry about shootouts and insurance. You got to take out a whole different type of insurance when you got somebody that might be a what they call a hazard.
But the city is open, so it's jumping. Believe that. It's back open.
We open.
Swing.
We outside. Well, speaking of outside, let's get outside. Let's do what we got to do. Got a couple errands I gotta run, and
That's
so you
what's
feel
up.
me. Let's
But
recap.
I had a good show. We'll give a shout out again to Karen the writer. Y'all can check out her
Shout out to you, Miss Karen, the writer.
and the game you gave to us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure she'll be calling you to do her little movie thing.
I don't know. It sounds like a little bit of hate.
No hate. Niggas. But anyway, it's Wednesday to Wednesday. We out of here, y'all. We'll see y'all next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
As we always say, and all we do is don't be stuck on stupid.
And relax on dumb.
See y'all next week.
Let's go.
Bringing you nothing but hits after hits. This is GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
She keep telling me that she wanna see me. She keep on asking me how long I'm in town. She wanna slide through whenever she get free. I know what that mean. Her last post on IG was one of them memes talking about shit. Love, but it's complicated. Yeah, but I don't need conversation. No, she tied to her obligation. And long story shorty, a nigga she stay with. Yeah, and she on the fence, constantly fighting about who pay the rent. On top of the bitches that she dealing with, and she sick and tired of going through that shit. Situation. She's stuck in a situation. She's stuck in a situation. She's stuck in a situation.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.